Hello. Well, it's been 2 or 3 weeks since I last put a video up, so I thought it might be an idea just to update you all as to where we are with the repairs on the Zoomer. Now, if you watched the previous videos, you'll know that the Zoomer failed its MOT, and it failed its MOT mainly because of excessive play in the rear wheel. And the dealer said this was because the main drive gear was worn, as was the metal hole in the swing arm that the back of the drive gear fits into. So the basic answer was replace the swing arm, replace the drive gear. So 22nd of October, I ordered new parts. I swithered about second hand, but I thought, well, I'm probably just as well going for new and just there I know it's right. So if you watched the previous videos, you know I got some of the bearings I ordered and I fitted them, but I was still waiting for the swing arm and the main drive gear. So 22nd of October, I ordered from Bike Parts Honda. And I'm still waiting for the swing arm, but the drive gear has arrived. So this is it. This arrived a few days ago. It says, actually on the top here it says MD to UK. Now I don't know if that's a country code. The only country I can find with the initials MD is Moldova. So what it was doing coming via Moldova, I have no idea. It's Europe's poorest country. But anyway, who cares where it comes from? It's here. So this is the new packaging here. This is the new main drive gear, and very nice it looks too. So you can compare it with the original and you can see how worn, chipped and rounded that original is, and this is much nicer. Look at that, brand new, not a mark on it. So although I'm still waiting for the swing arm, obviously I can't put anything back on the bike yet, and we're nowhere near getting a second MOT, a new MOT. The garage I used for an MOT, the Honda dealer, they're actually closing down for 2 weeks over Christmas this year, which they don't normally do just because of the COVID restrictions and things. Business is probably quite slow. So that's probably going to delay the MOT now until January. I don't see me getting the swing arm, getting everything back in place again, and an MOT booked before, you know, the round about Christmas time when they're shutting down. So the only thing I can really do now is put the gearbox bit back together. So I'm going to do that just now and just show you putting the parts and the washers back on. But anyway, it's just an update to say I haven't forgotten about it. The Zoomer is still sitting down in the garage, covered in its bike cover with the back wheel removed and everything. So it's still sitting there waiting to get some work done on it. As it is, the weather in Scotland has been appalling. We've had heavy rain. We've had even thunder snow last week. Huge explosions in the atmosphere, which I don't think anyone had ever experienced before. And you know, it's been snowy. It's been pouring with rain. It's been very windy. It frankly isn't the sort of weather I'd be out on a 50cc scooter anyway. So, you know, at the end of the day, the Zoomer's safer just tucked away in the garage just now until I can get it repaired anyway. So that's it. It's just a brief update. We're going to put the gearbox back together just to show you how that goes, and then hopefully the next update will be the arrival of the swing arm, and then we can start getting work done and getting things back together again. So we'll just move on now and we'll put the gearbox back together. Okay, so hopefully I've got a slightly better view with a slightly longer tripod than I've had before, and you can get a clearer idea of what I'm doing on what's laughingly called the workbench. So what we're first going to do is we're going to take a little bit of molybdenum grease, and we're just going to put that inside here and onto the end of the gearing here, just a little bit to. Apparently when this wears off, it still has an effect on the gear and keeps it spinning nicely. So we're going to put some of that on here. Okay, so next is a little plastic washer, which if you remember we removed, and with the whole side down, clear that off there, that goes onto there. This then drops in, like so. Close that back up again. Okay. This then drops down, I think, or does that go on first? No, I'm talking rubbish here. See? Got to concentrate. That's not right. So we'll start again. Start again. Okay. Take that off there. Right. Try again. That goes on first. Hold down. Then this sprocket here. Then with the molybdenum grease. Actually, I'm going to try and put that into this hole. Just using that's better. My fingers are too big to be doing this easily. Okay. Right, then plastic washer, then gear wheel, and then that a little bit more there. That goes into there. That's all turning nicely. And then you have the new main drive, which is this one. Don't want to put the old one back. And that goes in straight through here. We've put the new bearing. Sits in there. This is the large of the two washers. This goes on top of that one. And the smaller of the two washers goes on top there. And that's basically it. That's it back together. Now there's nothing else really I can do until we get the new swing arm. Obviously we're going to have to put a gasket maker all around here, join the two together and make sure everything's turning nicely before we put it all back together, and then we'll get some oil and get some gear oil in this and put it back on the bike. So that's where we are just now. That's as much as I can do. We just have to wait and see now when the swing arm is going to turn up, and then we can proceed further. So that's it guys, that's where I'm up to at the moment. Hope that's of some interest, and just to let you know I am still alive and I am still working away here when I can. So thanks as always for interest. If you can like and subscribe, that always keeps me entertained. Thanks very much, and ride safe, enjoy your Christmas. If I don't speak to you before, have a great Christmas. Hopefully I will do, because hopefully something will have arrived before Christmas. But if not, have a great time, and as always, stay safe out there, especially on these icy roads at the moment. Okay, all the best guys, thanks very much. Cheers now.